The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Marshall Thundering Herd will go on offense first to start this game. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him.
Turning it on! Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Marshall quick to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Hard running there. Past the sticks, and he may get more. There he goes to the left. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Got enough space, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Herd!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The Eagles offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Let's see what he can do with it. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Already a start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Under fire. That's reeled in. It's Brown. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Denson. Makes the catch. It's Simmons. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll pull it down. On the move at the 30. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, the ground game. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Grab near the marker, it's Bridges. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Thundering Herd!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Let's talk for a second about Georgia Southern. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. 3-star running back gave a verbal last week and getting good talent. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Got his man. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Looking to throw, it's Denson. He'll pull it down and run. Kept it and he's past the marker. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Marshall quick to the line.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to get the first through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Bridges. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Marshall! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And the point after is good. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to the ground. Fighting off the defender. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Off play action. Grabbed behind the line. It's Thurman. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Guys, it is Marshall carrying the lead into the quarter break. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. If this offense had a little extra time to think about it, let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Bradshaw. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense too, right? There was a broken tackle. The guy made it look like he was going to pick up the first, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up fourth down.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Let's talk for a second about Marshall. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now, can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown?
A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that.
And some defensive backs just finding the football, and he to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Caught over the middle. It's Thurman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Wide receiver going in motion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Georgia Southern in a hurry. He's going to look for a man on third and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And here comes the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Marshall takes over the ball, the thundering herd offense coming out. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Third and short from the 49. Is this four-down territory? They'll run play action. Got a man. It's Bridges. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Trying to keep the drive alive. He gets it past the chains, and it'll be a first down for Marshall. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Denson. Throws toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Looking to throw on first down. Looking to scramble. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Marshall might go for a big play here on 2nd and short. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Marshall trying to move the sticks on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. Marshall quick to the line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Softened him up with a run and now to throw. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Trying to make magic with his feet. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air, it's Denson. Oh, they're after him, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Herd!
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Bradshaw. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Ramirez. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Fires it incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
At 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Forced out of the pocket. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Denson. Buys a little time with his feet. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up.
He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Thundering Herd faces a 3rd and short. He'll try to get it through the air. Unloads it left. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. They'll immediately call timeout. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Taking it the other way.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
Catch in the middle, it's Green. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Absolutely perfect. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Huntington.
He'll put total leather and get this 2nd half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Huge deficit to start this 3rd quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the 2nd half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Dropping back, it's Denson. Going to take a shot at this DB. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Runs through a tackle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Pocket breaking down. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. Marshall quick to the line.
These last two plays really are a microcosm of why this guy is so dangerous as a dual-threat quarterback. He showed you the arm talent. He showed you the accuracy on the previous completion. And then on this play, it's not open, so he takes off and runs and gets it. There's so many different ways this guy can affect you as a defense because of his athleticism, man. He is a special talent.
He gets it past the chains, and it'll be a first down for Marshall. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Steps away. Makes his man miss. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Caught close to the marker, it's Bridges. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Thundering Herd was stuck with some tough field position, but now a chance to get a drive going. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Thundering Herd! And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Off play action on first down. Finds his man. It's Green. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Motion from the back. Wants to keep it in the air. Finds the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Eagles come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bridges. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Marshall quick to the line.
And this guy continues to pour on the stats. That's why he's in the Heisman picture, right? Had over 100 receiving yards.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half. And it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The Thundering Herd needing a ton of ground to get it to that first down marker. He lost it high and deep down the left side. It's a big stride inside the 10. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Might be calling a hot route. Looking for a man. It's Denson. Here's the pressure. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Marshall! And they take it in for 6 more points. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
42, Georgia Southern.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Tight end now in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. We've reached the break, and Marshall is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because...
Oh, he's got some space. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To the air. It's Denson. Here's a heat. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Herd! They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Wants to go up top on first down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Right down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. Once he got some room, it was over.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. From the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. On first down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. On the option. Fights off a defender. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. Able to run it out to the 28 on first down. Now it's 2nd and 7. Quarterback on the keeper. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Thomas back to pass. Complete to the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Wide open downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. To the air on first down. Got his man downfield. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here.
First down for the offense.
He wants to throw it again. Tight end finds a soft spot. Oh, there he goes. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And the Eagles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They're working that left side. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's 3rd and goal. They're setting up the screen. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one It's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Wants to throw. It's Denson. He uncorks one deep. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man across the middle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Makes the catch. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents, start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.